Hey everyone, Isaac Rosas here with Guide Real Estate, and today I'm launching a new segment called Odd House Monday. So what I'm gonna be doing is every Monday I'm gonna be touring a home that is not your typical cookie cutter home that you see in maybe the run of the mill neighborhoods, or your new builds that you'll see where all the models kind of look the same. This one's gonna stand out. It's actually right behind me. This is gonna be the first tour to launch off this segment. It's gonna be a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home, and it's located here in Orangeville, California. This is just gonna be, it's not only gonna be in Orangeville. In the future, it'll be, all throughout the Sacramento region. But to start it off, we're gonna start with Orangeville. So stay tuned. Now, just to give you guys some context, this is the home right here, right? Then as soon as you pull in or out, you have this road right here. It's Pershing Ave, and it's a very busy road. I mean, it's kind of hard to record sometimes here because there's so much traffic, but yeah. Now, another thing I noticed is as soon as you pull in, access to the garage is not really visible until you walk right back here to the backyard. So the driveway leads directly to the backyard, which is actually a pretty deep lot. Now, as you can see to the right, you have your 2-car garage, and then also a side entrance, 2 entrances, one entrance to the garage, and the other goes to the living room. And there's also, this isn't the front door. The front door is actually around the corner, and I'll show you guys that next. So this is the front door to the property, but one thing that is different about this house in particular, and honestly I'm a fan of, is all these arches in the front right here in the patio area. It's almost like an hacienda style, Spanish style. And then it leads into the grass area right here. Another thing I noticed right off the bat was these old school voice boxes where you can communicate from room to room, and you'll see them as I tour, but they're throughout the house, and instead of ringing the doorbell, you can grab their attention by talking to them directly. Thought it was pretty cool. So as soon as you walk into the property, you have your typical living space right here. One thing that stands out is this giant mirror. It almost looks like it's built into the trim to the wall right here, which is nice. What I noticed with big mirrors like that they put on walls, it makes the living space feel bigger. So it's nice to have. Then as soon as you walk in, you have your living space. Then to the right, you have the kitchen area, which is it's actually a pretty large kitchen space. You can tell they remodeled everything. You have your new cabinets, your new paint, new stainless steel appliances, the new dishwasher, new sink. Then you have your open bay window that leads right out back to the patio, or front to the patio. And as you keep walking, you have sort of a dining space, but it's so big it could be a dining / living combo in a way, because the living space is technically right when you walk in. So it's kind of an awkward space, but I'm sure the right person with enough imagination can make it work. Then you have your first room, typical standard room. And this door leads right out to the side of the house. Pretty narrow, but it's literally just about 5-6 feet from the property line. And here's the first bathroom. Now you can tell the styles in here, they left and didn't choose to renovate with the rest of the property. For example, this tile, you could tell it wasn't renovated or touched at all. The cabinets, you could tell were refinished, but they did use new hardware. And there's one of those speaker boxes I was telling you about in case you use the bathroom and you feel like you need to get something off your chest. You can go ahead and talk to someone next door. Oh, and then the bathtub stood out to me. I mean, I don't know if you guys could see, but you kind of have to climb in because it's elevated. So, well, I guess technically all tubs have that little wall you have to step over, but this one's higher than normal and it is elevated a bit, so kind of strange. And this one has 2 shower heads, which you can tell was ahead of its time unless they did that recently, but looks original a little bit. And here's the second bedroom. This one leads right out to the backyard. I don't know, you'll probably remember it from the first couple minutes of the video, but there's the garage and backyard. This leads to the master bedroom, but first, we'll check out the rest. Here's the laundry room. This leads right out to the garage. Pretty spacious garage, tons of space. And then the third bedroom. So this house has 3 bedrooms on the first floor. And the main bedroom is right up these stairs. Let's take a look. Something else that stands out is the way they did the stairs. You can tell they threw some carpet on the top because underneath, here, I'll show you right here. Underneath, you can tell it just recently put in. So as soon as you walk into the main bedroom, you're basically in the bathroom technically, because this is the door, then you got your sink, and the rest of the bathroom. And then you have your actual bedroom. So let's go through the bathroom first. So first you have your sink area, then kind of a towel area, or maintenance area. So you got your storage here. You want to put things in, lots of space. Then the bathroom. Now there's another sink in here. I don't know if you remember, we were just right when you walk in, there's another sink, but there's another one here. It's actually a really round sink, literally like an extended egg. Then you have it's you can tell it's old school. Like, I mean, when they did that, when they built the home, you could tell this was all custom stuff and it was real nice. Now you're kind of looking at it and it's vintage looking. Like, I mean, the shape of the tub is a little different, everything. Then just over the ledge right here, you got your toilet. I think you have this, but I don't really know what that is. I'm sure it's like an access door to that tub, but that's my guess. Then you have your shower. You can tell there's 2 shower heads there, private light and fan. All right, let's go check out the actual room. Now, what I like is how they stayed true to the arches, like similar to the outside of the home. It complements it in a weird way. And then you have your vaulted ceilings with your skylights. Definitely a ton of closet space. 2 closets. And then you have your beer pong room. Oh, I'm just kidding. It's like, you can really use it for whatever, but basically an extension of the room right here. My first thoughts were, if you had a kid, or a newborn, I mean, you need somewhere to put them, this would be a good place. Put them in a crib here. And then as soon as you walk out the window, or look out the window, you have your backyard. Here's an extra clip of the backyard. I don't know if it shows well on video, but it's actually a very deep backyard. I'm gonna walk to the back real quick, hold on. So that's the house right there. As you can see, it's a deep backyard. It's a deep lot. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. That's the end of the video. Obviously, feel free to like, subscribe, comment. And if you have any questions about moving into the Sacramento area or selling in the Sacramento area, I'd love to be your guy.